Kanji. They are one of the first major hurdles you will encounter on your Japanese learning journey, but once you do know them, they can unlock a whole new world of Japanese understanding. Recently, I did some videos ranking every single hiragana and katakana in a tier list, and I wanted to do the same sort of thing for kanji. The problem is, while there's only a handful of hiragana and katakana, there are quite literally thousands of kanji. The solution I came up with instead was to go through the top 10 most useful kanji when exploring Japan. That is exactly what this video is about. Number 1 and 2. This is a two-part. We're looking at the kanji for male and female. These kanji you'll see in places like onsen, and it's important to know which ones they are to avoid any, let's say, embarrassing situations. Now, how do you tell the difference? Well, the way I was taught this, which is based on outdated ideas about what makes a person, what sort of person they are, is that the male kanji, this one here, shows rice paddy field and then power underneath. The idea being that it's men who have the power to work in the fields. The one for women is this one here, which has the space on the inside, which is where she would presumably carry a child. I say she like that's a person. It's a kanji. Moving on to number 3. This one here, often pronounced N or yen, is basically what is used as a dollar sign in Japanese. You'll see it next to prices when you'll go to buy things. This shouldn't be too confusing because often when you're in a shop and there are numbers, no matter what the symbol is next to it, most often you're going to realize that is the price. So that's number 3. I'll move past that one. Number 4, this one here. It can mean mouth, can mean opening. You'll often see it when there are entries and exits to different places. But how do you know which way is an entry and which way is an exit? That's where number 5 and 6 come in. Number 5 is this one here, which means to go into something, to enter. When combined with the kanji before, you get essentially a word. And you'll see this one at train stations and other places, but it means entry. And then if you get this kanji, which means to leave, to depart, and you put that next to opening, the departure opening is the exit. Number 7. You'll often see this one with some hiragana next to it, in the form of the word abunai. That is used to show that there is a danger. I remember seeing this one in, I think it was Kyoto, the first ever time I visited Japan. But we walked up the top of this hill. This is before I had much kanji knowledge at all. And I remember seeing this ledge and there was a fence and it said abunai. I don't know if we were in a place we were meant to be. I think we were. There were other tourists around, but just one to look out for. And if you do see it, maybe just have a look around and try and work out what it's trying to warn you of. Number 8. This one here means empty. It means like an empty space. Where will you see it? Well, if you're taking taxis in Japan, you will see it in the form of the word kusha. This will be present on taxis. They have a little electronic sign that will show you whether the taxi is vacant or currently occupied. And that will help you understand whether or not it's worth hailing the taxi down to get a ride. So if you're taking taxis in Japan, which by the way aren't the cheapest option in a lot of cases, good to know. Number 9, eki. This is one of the most, I guess, common ones you'll see. Also helpful to remember the word, eki. It is the word for station, as in train station. And this kanji will denote a train station building. It might be helpful to look at maps as well if you're trying to get around, because trust me, while you might not use taxis all the time in Japan, you will definitely be using the trains. The train network is immense and spectacular, and knowing that is going to help you significantly. And number 10, kusuri. This one means medicine. And it's good to know if you are ever feeling unwell in Japanese, not horribly unwell, if doctors are available, go see a doctor if you need one, but just need something little worth looking out for if you need it. So that is it. That is my top 10 kanji in Japan. If I think of more, I'll do it on the video. But that is it for today. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.